Justice Munyau, I am the presiding judge here in the Kisii Law Courts. Today we had Judiciary Dialogue Day. This is a day that was set aside by the Judiciary to have a dialogue and to have a discussion with the public and with all stakeholders in the judicial sector. Here in Kisii, we have done our best despite a very heavy workload. For example, in the High Court, we have about 1,000 pending civil cases, about 700 criminal cases. In the Magistrate Court, we are talking about 6,000 pending cases. In the Land Court, we have about 700 pending cases. So indeed, we have a heavy workload. And Kisii, given the density or the population density, we of course have a lot of cases related to land disputes and other disputes that arise from land. We are rolling out a program called the Alternative Justice System Program here in Kisii. We want to roll it out in the month of February or March. This is a program where we have wazes, please use the word wazes, in the village who are capable of determining some of these disputes, especially those related to land, because it is within the society and within the village that the elders know a lot about the history of land, who may be the rightful owner, if somebody has moved the boundaries where the boundaries really were, and also conflicts within family. So we encourage people in the village who have such disputes to touch base with the alternative justice system. We want to roll it out with the assistance of the Kisii Council of Elders, and we feel that they are adequately equipped to take charge of some of these disputes that can be resolved at that village level. And as judiciary, even in case the disputes don't get resolved at that level, we're here. As an institution, we'll hear those cases and we'll make determinations as is our mandate to do so. Public need to have that confidence that the institution is working, and it is actually working, and to have confidence in the system of appeal, the appellate system, so that if one is satisfied, they can appeal rather than castigate the judge or the judicial officer who has made a decision. The judiciary has been unfairly targeted when it comes to corruption. We hear a lot of talk of corruption in the social media, in the newspaper, in other media, in other forum. But I would think that this is an unfair criticism of the institution of the judiciary. For a reason that if indeed there is corruption, this cannot be institutionalized. You cannot say that the judiciary is corrupt. The most you can say is that a particular individual within this institution is corrupt. And you cannot also just allege that a particular person is corrupt without presenting evidence. First, even mentioning who that person is and presenting evidence to demonstrate that this particular individual is corrupt. It is very unfair to label the institution of the judiciary as corrupt when that is not the case. If indeed there is one or two individuals who are corrupt, then it is the mandate of the person who is claiming that this person is corrupt to take that individual to the necessary authorities, where you can take any complaints of corruption. Even within the judiciary, we have the Judiciary Ombudsman and we have the Judicial Service Commission where you can present your complaints. So it is unfair, and I would really ask the public to desist from labeling the institution of the judiciary as corrupt when that is not the case. We have to have confidence in the institution, and I can guarantee you that this institution is not corrupt. This is an institution that works, that does its best to execute its mandate despite the challenges that I've just mentioned. And even us as judges and as judicial officers, we guarantee the public that we are going to execute